It is my pleasure to have you on board for our mission and vision with this international organization with lots of potential for local, national, and international projects. I would like to go just some over updates since the last time we all connect. It's been perhaps a few weeks since we did, so I'm very honored to have you with us. We are going to confirm the leadership roles. You will introduce yourself and you will highlight your expertise and experiences professionally. We're going to talk about assigning JCI details to leadership roles and the timeline for next deliverable. And we're going to end up this with a Q&A session if you have any questions, okay? I am currently serving as the president of the Institute for Science, Entrepreneurship and Investment and vice president of Revexpro Consulting. I'm also serving as the Vice President of the Global Impact Startup Global Council for the International Trade. I'm a passionate digital advocate. I'm also a member of the Government Blockchain Association for the Smart Cities Working Group, and I am leading the Education Working Group as well. Further, I am dedicating to elevate and accomplish the missions of the Greater Miami Chamber International Chapter. As well, I'm recently working as well with some projects in which I deliver my expertise in disruption, strategy, innovation, and design thinking. As a globalist and futurist, I am leveraging the emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, and next generation computing and extended or virtual reality. I was born in Tampa, Florida, but I'm native from Venezuela, so I also speak Spanish. Creo que muchos de ustedes también hablan español. So thank you very much, Ariana. Why you don't introduce yourself? Thank you.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I am Ariana. I am an industrial engineer. That's what I did my undergrad and master's on. And then my background started all in healthcare with continuous improvement, process improvement, got introduced to Six Sigma. And after that, just following kind of like the same route, I ended up doing things for digital transformation. I'm currently working for Norwegian Cruise Line, so leading the projects for emerging technology, digital transformation. That's where I got introduced to design thinking as well. And the whole concept of what this new world is bringing us. I am originally from Bolivia, and actually I am currently right now here visiting family. So,
Larry Gomez, you're next.
So good morning, everyone. My name is Larry Gomez. I was born and raised here in Miami, Florida, and I currently serve as a third-year psychology major at FIU. And I've kind of been trying to plan my career towards psychology, leadership, and technology, and sort of finding a way to manage and combine those three things together. I've worked in the past year, thanks to the pandemic, with everything being online and stuff. I had to work on several certificates, so I've obtained knowledge on subjects such as digital transformation, cybersecurity, corporate strategy, team supervision, and key leadership. And I even took a course from the Florida Institute for Political Leadership to gain more insight on leadership and what it means to serve a community. In the past, I worked as a research media intern at Mednax. I've worked under Tori Senaj, who is a very well-known founder and publisher for Blockchain and Healthcare Today. I've also served as I am currently serving as an education program coordinator for SCI, which stands for the Science, Entrepreneurship, and Investments. And my current role in JCI is actually the Science and Technology Coordinator. And my goal here is to overall contribute to JCI, the mission, its values, and to share my contributions with every single one of you. And I'm looking forward to working with every single one of you and getting to know you all.
Thank you, Larry. It's our honor to have you as our coordinator. Thank you very much. Okay, Shayna.
Yes, hi. So it's nice to meet all of you digitally, but it's nice to see your faces all together. I have a background in the recording industry. I worked for Criteria Recording, also known as the Hit Factory, here in Miami. I started as a temporary receptionist and moved up to assistant manager, worked with record labels and artists and producers and audio engineers to plan and facilitate album recordings, mixing, and mastering. Currently, I work in market research with 2020 Research and Schlesinger Group. I think market research is very critical during these times of disruption because the world has changed. You know, the world changed abruptly and consumer behavior has changed. So companies need to find out which of these behaviors, which of the customer needs will be permanent in a post-COVID era. So moving along, I've actually begun to transition from market research to marketing. So, you know, many brands are focusing now on reconnecting with customers, on creating that customer retention and growth. So over the past year, I've earned several certifications to help aid this transition. So like Ariana mentioned, the Lean Six Sigma and also project management. And then most recently through Cornell University, through their online education department, I've taken an eCornell product management marketing course. And so all of this I hope to use in my position as marketing director here at JCI Miami.
Thank you, Shayna. And I think she's being a little humble. She's been helping us in the last 2 months to grow our ecosystem for social media platforms. So thank you very much, Shayna, for your help and contributions. Thank you. Mario.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mario Arevalo. I am originally from El Salvador. Now I'm residing here in Fort Lauderdale. I am a former ambassador for the Fine Arts and Culture for the Association of El Salvador at the United Nations. I'm also an opera singer. I sing opera. And I am also the founder and artistic director of my foundation called Una Voz Un Mundo, an organization that I started 4 years ago in order to give a platform for Latin American singers and artists to represent their countries and allow others to listen to the music from the countries. As an ambassador for the United Nations, I work with different countries in order to provide instruments to poor children in Latin America, in El Salvador, Peru, and Ecuador. My next project is Puerto Rico. And yeah, right now for JCI, I'm going to be the Diversity Inclusion Ambassador. Very excited to be helping, hopefully, and provide ideas and learn from all of you about how we can change the world and you know and allow everyone to follow the 16 sustainable goals from the United Nations. So I'm very excited.
Thank you, Mario, and good luck with your project in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Thank you. Jan.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for having me here. My name is Jan Joseph, and currently I am a senior data analyst at Pediatrics Medical Group, where we specialize in healthcare solutions and we provide healthcare services to individuals. So with our organization, instead of the doctors and nurses being directly employed through the hospitals, they are employed through us, and then we will send them out on site. We are nationwide. We have facilities and offices across the country, and we specialize in maternal fetal medicine, newborn, pediatrics, and obstetrics, to name a few. Well, part of my position as a data analyst is to maintain the data integrity and making sure that everything aligns across all the systems and making sure that everything matches accurately. So I conduct data extractions using structured query language. You may know that as SQL. I also do data virtualization using Microsoft Power BI. And I personally like this tool because it makes your data come alive. You can basically display the data dynamically and at the your fingertips, you can find, okay, I have this many doctors at this facility. You can see the state and the address of the hospital. So I personally prefer using this tool instead of just reading a flat file from Excel. Currently, we are transitioning to automating and streamlining all of our processes by building APIs. So basically, those will cut the work time in half. So if you're onboarding a couple of doctors and credentialing them, and what would normally take a couple of days, now through the data flows throughout all the system, it could be a matter of hours. So it's all about time efficiency. I myself, I aspire to transition more developing and programming roles. So hopefully that works out for me in the near future. I've graduated from University of Miami. I have a bachelor's in microbiology and immunology, and also have a master's in mechanical engineering. I have been involved in the Haitian community. However, due to the pandemic, my activities really have not been as frequent as I would like to. But as an example, I have been part of past missionary trips to Haiti, and it was such an eye opener, and it was such an impactful experience, just to say the least. So here at JCI, I am the mentorship program leader, and I will be assisting and coordinating and mentoring others as needed. And I look forward to working with you all, and thank you so much for having me here this morning.
Thank you, Jan. We're honored as well. Thank you very much. Kiona Miller, welcome.
Hi, my name is Kiana Miller. I was born in New York, but my family is Jamaican. Right now, I'm currently a mental health therapist for Psych Solutions. It's an agency where we provide mental health therapy for mostly adolescents and adults. I am also a registered clinical intern where I am planning to get my license next year. And with my license, I hope to open a private practice. I'm passionate about helping people, especially anyone with mental illness. And I look forward to joining the team.
And thank you very much. One of the main topics or concepts that JCI USA contributes and support is mental health. So we're looking forward to have you on board as our lead for our focus group in mental health. So thank you very much. Thank you. Well, last but not least, Hector Escalona. Welcome, Hector.
Thank you. Good morning. I am Hector Escalona. I am very excited to be a member of JCI. I am an information engineer. In the past, I was a university professor in my country, Venezuela. Currently, I am a real estate broker. I am working in the digital transformation of the industry. Realmente mi objetivo es poder contribuir con todos los que estamos aquí, pero sobre todo con el sector latino, hispanohablante, para que ellos puedan volver a crear el liderazgo y que podamos tener una fuerza realmente como la que se quiere, transformar la era donde estamos.
Thank you, Hector. And it's good to have in this group native Spanish speakers as well, because part of our vision and mission is to support our Latin community as well. And like I have mentioned before in other meetings with other organizations, diversity and inclusion is one of the most relevant, important topics in our international organizations or other ecosystems as well. Thank you, Hector. Thank you. And Hector will be, or is actually, our membership engagement and education lead for JCI. So thank you very much, Hector. Now allow me to share my screen. So JCI Miami. I mentioned this before. Our agenda was to give ourselves an update, confirm our leadership roles, assign our JCI details to leadership roles, timeline for next deliverables, and a Q&A session if there's any question, of course. So how is JCI different from not-for-profits? JCI members take initiative to solve local challenges more than one-time donation or service opportunity. And we focus on sustainable impact locally and globally. It only takes one active citizen to change the world, and be the active citizen today. That's who we are. JCI recognizes outstanding leaders, and for more than 50 years, JCI Senate was established to recognize the outstanding achievements and service of JCI memberships worldwide. So this is this is a movement that was founded. So by the age of 18, Henry Gissenbeer Jr. formed the Herculaneum Dance Club, a social outlet for the community's youth. Unknown at the time, he was laying the foundation for what will become a global movement. And on October 13, 1915, the first JCI movement was founded when 32 men joined the form of Young Men's Progressive Association at the Mission IAN located in their hometown of San Luis, USA. As you can see, it's been a legacy. The fact that we can join now our JCI chapter make us automatically to become an alumni. JCI offer an alumni program, and with this, as former JCI members, we can reconnect and give back to our organization in several ways, of course. The Miami chapter is fully aligned with JCI's vision to create development opportunities, empower young people to create positive changes. Our mission is to aim to augment and amplify JCI's mission and act as a gateway to Latin America and the Caribbean. But what are our goals for 2021? We want to develop and launch the chapter media ecosystem, and we've been honored that our director of marketing, Shayna, has helped us to develop this ecosystem using several platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Our landing page will be live this week. It will serve us to communicate to others through our main page in the future via the metaverse using virtual reality, augmented reality, and extended reality. We're working towards this project. We are using for social media campaign, LinkedIn, which is a very important social media platform to use, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Announcement for virtual launching. So we're gonna create a series of 2 events in the next couple months in which our virtual hybrid launch event in the Lab Miami is going to be about the impact of blockchain in entrepreneurship. And Hector has been wonderful preparing our decks for this presentation. And later on, I will have a meeting also with Ariana, our vice president, to understand a lot more in depth of how we are going to prepare these events at the Lab Miami, located at Wynwood. For membership engagement, our goal to become a not-for-profit Miami, we must collaborate in engaging members. We need a number of 20 members as the minimum required under the umbrella of JCI USA. Different manners we're using to make this happen is to force the new collaboration agreements with some strategic partners, such as the City of Coral Gables through the University of Miami Data Science Computing, RevExpo Consulting, Greater Miami Chamber of Commerce, Florida International University, the Government Blockchain Association, just to name a few. Our goal is throughout a year, we can organize local quarterly events. For this year, our goal should be to officially announce ourselves as a not-for-profit organization. We can move forward towards other projects individually using our focus groups to design, plan, and create projects towards the vision and the mission of our not-for-profit once we are officially a not-for-profit organization. And we are going to organize them not only locally, but also internationally, at least one annual national and international event. And the ecosystem building goes far from beyond our frontiers, just places such as Canada and the Caribbean as well. For this, we need the strategic plans. Our initiatives are aligned with JCI International, JCI USA. In our specific chapter, we want to focus in innovation, the future of work, entrepreneurship, individual development, universal values, and rights. For local initiatives, digital transformation, smart cities, impact investing. We need the collaboration and the partnerships. Those locals, I mentioned them before, we have Miami-Dade College, University of Miami, and the Florida International University. Nationally, we have YPO, we have the Miami Chamber of Commerce, Young Professionals Hype Miami Committee. And internationally, we are in partnership with the Women in Artificial Intelligence and the GCPIT. So JCI Active Citizen Framework is, in other words, a way for us to guide ourselves in the structure of how to accomplish the mission and the vision of JCI. If you wish to read our framework, I will be more than delighted to email it to you. There is a website for it, and you can actually download the PDF file in order to understand the framework. In this case, I wanted to mention that the three stages are community development, health and wellness, education and economic empowerment, and sustainability to determine local needs for solutions and take action. So the JCI Active Citizen Framework empowers young people to create impact for a better world. When we engage our next members, the age to the members are between 18 to 40 years old. That's why we always focus in empowering young people. In the next couple of weeks, our goal is to focus ourselves in promoting and planning and designing the two events that are going to take place at the Lab Miami. The Lab Miami is an incubator. Its members are a total of 8,000, from entrepreneurs to young professionals and students, why not? And it's a fantastic physical space that has all the resources for us to deliver our event. The goal with this event is to induce new members to our JCI chapter. As I mentioned before, we need at least a number of 20 young professionals or students who would love to be part of our JCI initiatives in order to transform our chapter into a not-for-profit organization, and then being aligned with our USA JCI under their umbrella in order to accomplish our projects. So as far as meetings, we could always recommend one meeting a month, so updates ourselves and to show deliverables for our planning and design. Currently, what I think I need from all of us is to have a really good communication, which is why I add us all in this WhatsApp group. And then if you have any questions in regards to how to build up your own focus group, you let me know. As far as membership engagement, our structure as leaders is to bring others and to mentor them and to help them to design and plan their projects under our umbrella. Of course, our focus will be different depending of what we are, is our expertise, our experience, and we are aligned, bringing our talent and professional expertise and experience aligned with JCI mission and vision. Also a link to our website in which you can read more about our organization. And this week, I'll send you the link to our JCI Miami chapter website. In this website, you're going to be able to also see your picture with your role. So feel free to add your current role at JCI in your curriculum or portfolio. Feel free to add it in your social media as part of your formal roles as an international organization. It looks very good in order to obtain connections or create network among your ecosystem. Okay. Do you have any question? Is there any question? No hay ninguna pregunta. ¿Todo muy claro? Excelente. We are going to be in touch via the WhatsApp group for any upcoming news and updates. And once again, if you have any questions, you just let me know. Okay. So thank you very much. And I'll see you virtually next time.